up, Cleveland? It's your girl, Germany _ like the country, coming in from RECOGNIZZE, not one but two Z's. I got a really dope artist with me. His name's Banko, straight out of the CLE. Tell us about yourself.
My name Banko, a.k.a. Banko The Lyricist. And I'm from the hood. I'm from St. Clair, born and raised in Cleveland, graduated from Joe's, and I make bangers.
Okay, so he's telling you he make bangers. I want to know, what songs do you have released that we can kind of check out, or what can we refer back to you with?
You can check out the SoundCloud page, my group, and everything that I'm associated with. We got our own SoundCloud page. It's Hidden Colors Empire on SoundCloud. So you can check that out, listen to all the songs and everything that we got on there. Oh yeah, it's pretty dope though. It's pretty dope.
So what got you started in music? Like, what made you say, you know, I'm gonna get in this studio, I'm gonna grind out, I'm gonna make these bangers?
Well, firstly, I started off just involved with instruments. I been playing the drums since about first grade. So started off with that, and then eventually I realized that I like to rhyme and just, you know, put words together and whatnot. So about 8th grade, I had made a rap group with 3 of my other friends called Cash Crew. And that's how that all started. But Notorious B.I.G. was my idol. He kind of was the person that made me want to rap and be good at it. So
shout out to the Notorious B.I.G. Inspired a lot of people, and I'm glad that you got that inspiration. Like, what was one of the tracks that stuck out with you with him that made you say, I'm gonna listen to him and I'm gonna follow it?
Definitely.
List them. Give me a list.
It was definitely Juicy.
Okay.
Yeah, Juicy. 10 Crack Commandments. Just basically everything that he ever put out were all things that stuck out to me, that made me want to pursue the same thing, you know what I'm saying? And it was just the way he told his stories. That's what stuck out to me the most. And not just the wordplay or, you know, him doing this thing. It was mostly just the storytelling aspect of it. And it was just really relatable. So, yeah.
So I feel you. So you want to relate to your fans. That's basically what you're saying. You want to relate.
I want to relate to a certain extent. I more so make my music because it's what genuinely makes me happy. And it's kind of like, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I can really care less. But a lot of people fuck with me, so I just want to, you know, broaden the horizon for real, and just see if people outside of my city or state will fuck with me, which most likely they will, but that's basically why I do it. It's not to tell a story or have people to relate to me. It's just good music.
So you are, I would say, just a fan of the craft itself, not necessarily one to be recognized, shout out to Recognize, but not necessarily one to be recognized, but you're more just a fan. Yeah,
I'm definitely just a fan of music as a whole, and I'm just here to speak my mind, basically, and yeah, be creative, put my own creative spin on things. So yeah, that's really basically what it's all about. At the end of the day, is, you know, following what you want to do in life and being good at it. You know?
I feel you. So what does it take to get you in your zone? Like, when you're in the studio, what makes you release all of that creative genius flowing all through your head? What gets you to release all of that?
Firstly, a lot of weed. I need a lot of weed, because that just opens up my mind in general. But besides, you know, the weed, I'm always in the mood to just, you know, not pour my heart out, but empty out what I got on my chest and empty out what I got in my head. But like I said, it's just about being creative. You know, it's one thing to rap, but it's another thing to rap and actually have creativity behind it. Anybody can rhyme, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Seuss was a rhymer. So it's not about rap at the end of the day. It's about creativity.
I completely agree. You know, when you think about, you made a great point. Dr. Seuss was a rhymer, right? Probably one of the best. Right. Yeah. One of the best and well known. So what separates to you a rapper from an artist?
A rapper from an artist. Okay, a rapper is, like I said, just a person who understands the basics of the art of rap, and it is what it is. It's just rhyming. You could take two words and make it rhyme, have a bar or two that rhymes. You know what I'm saying? It's the simplicity of it. That's what a rapper. But an artist is someone who can comprise something and actually have structure. You know what I'm saying? Who can have a concept behind what he's actually rapping about, versus just saying something and have it be catchy. You know what I'm saying? And I just, not talking down on anybody who takes that approach, but that's just not the approach that I take. I really feel strongly about my creativity, because at the end of the day, that's really all I got, is my ability to be so creative. So that's my, that's my difference. Yeah, that's my spin on it. Yeah.
So can you name your 3 favorite artists and your 3 favorite rappers?
Okay, that's a hard one. This is in no order though. This is in no order. Okay, so my 3 favorite artists will have to be Ab-Soul, Tupac, of course, Biggie, of course, but on top of that, Wale is good. Yeah.
Underrated like fuck though, like underrated.
Yeah, very underrated. In my opinion, Wale is a poet that chose a rapper's route. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, Wale. And as far as rappers, Gucci,
Okay, I got you.
Migos, even Soulja Boy. Like I said, everybody who makes music is good at what they do, because at the end of the day, when you break it down, it's all about rhyming. So you can rhyme, people gonna fuck with it regardless, because it's all about just being catchy and something that you can bob your head to. Like I said, you can't fight good music regardless of anything, whether it's Gucci or whether it's Waka, you know what I'm saying, Chief Keef, whoever does music, they got fans for a reason. That's how I look at it, which is why I don't really have a favorite rapper, because everybody's just so different when you really listen to them. So everybody got a different story to tell, and everybody got a different sound.
Speaking of a story to tell, do you have a story that you want to share with the audience? Like anything that was, any adversity that you had to face when being an artist, anything that you had to step outside and say, you know what, fuck this, I'm going to do this regardless?
Yeah. I first started rapping when I was 13. And when I first started out, people were on my side, but I didn't really have as much support as I would have liked to have had, you know what I'm saying, from my parents and whatnot. But like I said, I'm doing this because it makes me happy, so at the end of the day, I got to do what I got to do to, make myself happy, and music makes me happy. So ever since the age of 13, I've never stopped making music, even when it was, a slow period where I felt as though, shit wasn't jumping, you know what I'm saying, but I still kept at it. And now I'm just, doing whatever I can to get my name out here in a way. But on top of that, I'm just doing what makes me happy. So whatever comes along with this music thing is all cool and everything, like the money and the this, that, and the third. But just as long as I can lay down the track and put my own creative spin on it and maintain my creative control, I'm cool.
I definitely like that. Now, me being a woman, right? What do you have for the ladies? What tracks do you have for the ladies? Because ladies, we love artists that reach out to us. So what tracks you got for the ladies?
I'm actually getting ready to drop a mixtape soon. It's called Claire Music. It's my debut mixtape. It's my first mixtape. I got a couple tracks on there for the women that I made specifically for women, because I tend to be a kind of aggressive type rapper. Let other people tell it. I come off a little aggressive. And, for the women, I know how to unlock that other side that would make them like what I'm saying.
That's the panty dropper, lady.
Basically a panty dropper, certified panty dropper. But but yeah, I got a couple tracks on there specifically for the women, and I just hope that they fuck with it. Pretty sure that they will.
Ladies, coming soon. Definitely coming soon. So I got something that's on my mind, right? When you're an artist and you're out of Cleveland, a lot of Cleveland artists don't support other Cleveland artists, and y'all know who y'all are. So who would you say is doing their thing in Cleveland that you would get back behind you? Like if it was a concert, you would say, okay, I want you to open up for me. Who's doing their thing in your eyes?
In my eyes, the only people that I feel as though are on the right track as far as music is concerned is everybody that I work with personally. And that's not me saying that the people that's big in Cleveland right now ain't doing anything. I'm not too worried about them, you know what I'm saying, because everybody's on their own, level, and you can't be worried about people if they're not on your level. So I'm just more so concerned about my people and being the leader that I need to be to do what I need to get done did. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you shout out my dude Kickback Shawty, my DJ Donnie Rocks, my dude Molly Maul, my manager Juice Shrug, everybody from the Hidden Cutters label, everybody.
I respect that.
What's up? It's your boy Banko Boomae, a.k.a. Banko The Lyricist. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Banko Boomae. And shout out to RECOGNIZZE. Not one, but two Z's. Let's get it.